Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my video. So, as you guys know, or maybe you don't, Arena Season 4 is going to be coming to an end around August 29th, is what I'm hearing. And that's when the new patch is going to be coming out, which is patch 7.3. And when I heard that, I decided to go on Wowhead to see if there's any information about the new Season 5 PvP sets. Well, lo and behold, I actually ended up finding all of the PvP sets that are going to be coming out next patch. And today we're going to be taking a look at all of them. And as you're going to see, some of these sets are really cool looking. I'm really excited about. And other sets, not so much. So today we're going to be reviewing basically all the Season 5 PvP sets. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, up first is the Death Knight armor, which is going to be called Fierce Gladiator's Dreadplate armor in Season 5. And this is the Alliance version. And the set looks really cool. I like the colors on it, the detail and all that. And this next one is going to be the Horde version of the same armor, which basically instead of blue, it's just basically all red. And I think it looks a little bit more menacing for Horde, but then again, you know, Horde always have, you know, the whole, you know, red motif thing going on, so that looks pretty cool. And then this next one is the Elite set, which is for both factions, Alliance and Horde. And man, it looks absolutely awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I really like it. And definitely gonna try my best to get to 2K rating next season, just to get this set, because man, it is definitely worth it. Alright guys, up next is the Demon Hunter, and it's being called the Fierce Gladiator's Felskin armor, and this is the Alliance version, which is basically like a bluish yellowish color, and has a little bit of red there, and actually it looks pretty cool in my opinion. And this next one is going to be the Horde version, which of course is going to be red. Looks pretty cool as well. So it's like kind of like a reddish, grayish color. I don't know, like the Horde versions of these sets just look a lot better for some reason. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks pretty damn cool. And this next is going to be the Elite version, which both factions can get, and looks absolutely amazing. Just look at the way it looks, guys. So it's red, a little bit of kind of like a mustard yellow, and then like the fel green just glowing like crazy. Looks pretty much stunning. Like, I would probably get my Demon Hunter to 2K just to get this set. That's how cool it looks. Alright guys, up next is the Druid, and this is called the Fierce Gladiator's Dragonhide armor, and this is the Alliance version, which basically you just look like a bear, and the colors are actually not too bad, gray with a little bit of purple. And then up next is the Horde version of the same armor, and the Horde version basically is the same. You look like a bear. It's a little bit kind of like a brown, grayish type of color. Looks pretty cool, not too bad. And then next one is going to be the Elite set for both factions, which I actually think looks alright as well. Don't really have any complaints about it, and you still look like a bear. But this set is a little bit darker. It has like kind of like a grayish, blackish, and then yellow with a little bit of red. I really like the feet though. Look at those giant like claws. So that is the Druid armor set for Season 5. Alright guys, up next is a Hunter, and this is called the Fierce Gladiator's chain armor, and this is the Alliance version. And honestly, this is one of those armor sets that I'm pretty disappointed in. Actually, a lot of the armor sets for Hunter have been kind of mediocre. So this is the Alliance version, and then Up next is the Horde version, which is the same, except of course it has like red. It looks alright, I guess, guys, but I've been pretty disappointed with the Hunter armor set expansion. And then next is the Elite set, and the Elite set, I think you're supposed to look like a giant Naga, I believe. It's definitely different. That's pretty much all I can say about that. So, yeah, so that is the Hunter's Fierce Gladiators chain armor for Season 5. Alright, up next is the Mage, and this is being called Fierce Gladiators Silk Armor, and this is the Alliance version. And can't say much about the set, guys. Looks pretty cool, I guess. I'm not much of a Mage player, so this is the Alliance version. And then up next is the Horde version, which is the same, except it's of course red, and actually it looks pretty cool. It doesn't look too much like Mage armor on Horde side, but oh well. Still looks pretty cool though. Looks really cool. And then the Elite version is up next, which is this one, and this is basically all purple. Definitely, now this definitely does look like Mage armor set. Just look at all the detail, man. Blizzard really went all out on some of these sets. So that is the Mage armor for Season 5. Alright, up next is the Monk, and this is being called Fierce Gladiators Ironskin armor, and this is the Alliance version. And looks pretty cool. Definitely looks different. I don't know about the hat though. I don't know if the hat has to be that big. Next is the Horde version, which I don't know what to say about this one, guys. What the heck, man? What is that? So that's the Horde version, and this next one is the Elite version of the same set. So a little bit darker. Yeah, the Elite set actually doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty cool. I don't know what Blizzard was thinking with the Horde version of the set, but the Elite set looks pretty normal. I definitely dig it. Like I said, I don't know if the hat has to be that giant, but oh well. Some people might like it. Alright guys, up next is a Paladin, and this is being called Fierce Gladiators Scaled Armor, and this is the Alliance version, which is basically blue and gold. Looks pretty cool, I definitely dig it. And then up next is the Horde version of the same set, and looks pretty much about the same, I think. Actually, no, it doesn't. The Horde set is more like I don't know what kind of color that is. Like an orange, grayish, reddish color. Looks pretty cool. Definitely looks awesome on a Blood Elf. And then lastly, the Elite version, which is like a silverish looking. Really dig it too. This expansion, the Paladin class, they've actually had some really awesome looking armor sets, and this one is definitely no different. Alright guys, so next is the Priest, and this is called Fierce Gladiator Satin armor, and this is the Alliance version, which is basically of course like a bluish, like silverish color. And next is going to be the Horde version, and this set looks absolutely amazing for the Horde. Red with gold, and of course it looks awesome on a Blood Elf female. Looks really cool, I like it. I definitely like the Horde version of this set. And then lastly, the Elite version, which both factions can wear. And this is the Elite version, which is kind of like a darker looking armor set, but just look at the glow on the wings and on the crown. definitely like it, man. Blizzard really impressed me with these armor sets this season. Alright, up next is the Rogue, and this is called Fierce Gladiator's Leather Armor. And once again, this is the Alliance version, which is basically, I don't know what to think about this set, to be honest, guys. I guess it looks pretty cool. So that's the Alliance version, and then up next is the Horde version, and basically it's the same, except of course it has red in it, and actually looks really cool for the Horde. And then up next is going to be the Elite version that both factions can wear, and yeah, it looks like the Elite version actually doesn't look too bad either. It looks basically just look like an outlaw. I mean, looks pretty neat. I definitely like the Elite version of the Rogue armor set. Alright guys, up next is the Shaman, and this is called Fierce Gladiator's Ringmail Armor, and this is the Alliance version, which basically is of course bluish, and a little bit of gray and a little bit of like green in there. And then the next one is the Horde version, and this set actually looks pretty cool too. Definitely looks very shamanish, especially with the mask. Looks pretty neat. And then lastly is the Elite version that both factions can wear, and definitely looks really cool, guys. Very shamanish. Especially the mask, the detail on the mask and the feathers and all that. So that is the Shaman Season 5 PvP set. Alright, up next is the Warlock, and this is called Fierce Gladiator's Felweave Armor. And this is the Alliance version of the Warlock armor. And then up next is the Horde version. And of course it's red. And I don't know what to say about this armor set. I guess it looks alright. And up next is the Elite version of the armor set. And the details look pretty cool. Overall, it's a okay looking set. So that is the Season 5 Warlock armor set. Alright, and lastly is the Warrior, and this is called Fierce Gladiator's Plate Armor. And this is the Alliance version, which is pretty cool. The Warriors are going to get a really cool looking set this season. Doesn't matter if you're Horde or Alliance. So the Alliance one is blue, the Horde one is of course red and gray. And man, look at just the size of those freaking boots. Those boots are freaking huge. Yeah, this armor set looks really cool, guys. And then lastly is the Elite version, and this is like all black and red, and looks freaking amazing too. Looks really menacing. So that is the Warrior Season 5 Fierce Gladiator's Plate Armor. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today's video. I just thought I'd share the new Season 5 armor sets, which I'm really excited about. Like I said, some of them look amazing, some of them don't look that great, but that's just my opinion. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think, which one was your favorite, you know, and all that stuff. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.